Hi, Aquarius. Welcome to your new moon in Pisces message. This is good for your sun, moon, or rising, or wherever Aquarius falls in your chart, or if you are a cross watcher dealing with Aquarius, or sidereal Aquarius. It doesn't matter which one at this point. So let's see what all is in store for you for this Pisces new moon, the last new moon of the astrological year. Before we welcome in all the new in the spring, let's get into it. Let's see. I just got these cards, so I'm thinking that, okay, maybe it's going to, I'm starting to wear them down a little bit to where it's actually a lot easier to shuffle. They're not flying all over the place. You guys have the Judgment card at the bottom there, so an awakening is happening for you all. Oh, look at that, the Seven of Cups. Being presented with options. Oh, okay. I don't know why this is cut off. Like, you only see this part of me down. Well, that's beyond here or there. Okay. All right. All right, what I'm picking up is for you all Aquarius placements, there is something that's no longer serving you anymore. For some of you, this was something that you tried to keep up with because you felt longevity attached to this. And at this point, it's almost like you don't want to put any more effort towards this because you don't feel like you're getting exactly what it is that you wanted or that you were getting before. You don't feel like you're learning anything new. You don't feel like there's this sense of expansion is what I'm picking up. And so you're looking for something that's going to be better. I do feel as time goes on, some way, somehow, in divine timing, there's going to be events that take place in your life that are fated by the divine. It's going to be one of those things where it's like you bump into somebody random and it ends up being something that turns into evolving into this amazing type of relationship. There's going to be something that happens where it's like you get this awakening that you have to let go of a lot of things that you've been internally struggling with. Sorry, hold on. Somebody's calling me. Let me text them real quick. Give me just a second, y'all. Sorry. Okay, sorry, y'all. So it's like you're at a point where you're getting rid of the old that has been in your life for a while, and you feel like you've probably just outgrown this, and now you're welcoming in the new. You're going to be meeting new people divinely. There's going to be places, people, and events that are placed into your life strategically by the universe. And it's going to be one of those things that when you have, it's like, oh, okay, that was kind of weird that happened like that. But as time goes on, you're going to realize the people that you're meeting, the events that take place, everything that's forming is all going to lead you down a new path. For a lot of you, you are going to be apprehensive about this. You're going to want to prevent things from moving forward, but it's almost because you're going to be stuck in a place where you're just like, I want something new. I'm ready to start fresh somewhere else. But am I willing to put that energy into it, especially with the Strength card in the reverse? They're saying only you will be able to block this. They're saying the old is trying to be released. And you guys also have Saturn that's about to be entering Pisces. So this constriction that you all have been feeling is about to completely release by March 7th. Really by March 8th, since the 7th is when Saturn actually ingresses into traditional tropical Pisces. But when this happens, you are going to be presented with some type of an offer. They're saying whatever this is, you're going to try and hold on to things of the past. But you have to be willing to see things for what they are and move forward. You do have some type of a victory that's coming in. This is going to be something that is worthwhile for you all. For some of you, you could be end up meeting somebody that's coming in towards you with an offer, or that has some type of baggage attached to them, or either you're going to be going towards somebody with an offer that has, and you have baggage that you have to release. I do see you going in search of something new, even though you're not completely sure of what this is, but you're invested in seeking something new. You want to find a new fresh start. You want to do something that's going to expand your mind, expand your vision, open you up to new sources. But they're saying you have to release things of the past because you have everything that's presenting towards you. But you have to let go of things that you feel that you've been working on for the longest, and it's not getting you anywhere anymore. It's actually keeping you stagnant with that Two of Wands in the reverse. You want the new, but you're afraid to actually take that chance. You're afraid to take that risk to go towards something new. But whatever this is, it brings in a huge wish fulfillment for you in a new beginning. This is something that is going to rain, it's going to pull on your emotions. What we have here is the Seven of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. And I'm going to read this both ways because it came out kind of sideways, but more so in the reverse. You have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. You have the Queen of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Empress, and you also have the Knight of Pentacles. I don't really see you really starting this until we really get into spring. More so Taurus season. Okay, here we go. This will happen, I feel, for a lot of you towards the end of Aries season, throughout Taurus season, and leading into Gemini season is when everything's going to start meshing together, and all these events are probably going to start taking place for many of you. I won't say all of you because it's not going to be all you guys' story. If this does not resonate for you, just bypass this, look at another Aquarius reading, or come back for another one. But I do feel like you are looking at what your options are right now. You're looking at every option, but you don't want to make a decision on it yet because you don't see everything clearly for what it is. You know that there's always that risk of making the wrong decision and then having to retract and look at something from a different perspective to lead you down a different path. And that's where you're at right now, that you are so tied to wanting to let go of things that have been the norm for you for so long. But at the same time, you're confused because you don't want to make the wrong decision. You don't want to invest your time and energy into something that you don't feel you're going to get a positive return off of. For some of you, this has to do with looking at your resources where you may be spending too much and having to come to a realization that you have to give up certain things that you've had in your life for a while in order to get that comfortability. Especially with this Nine of Cups here in the reverse, because I do feel like, real quick, some of y'all, when this happens, you're going to end up seeking advice from someone, but they're saying be wary of the advice that they're giving you because it's not going to be all completely sound. If you are paired with someone, you have to make sure that whoever this is, they're lying about something. They're not giving you a full depiction. If you are connected to somebody, like literally tied to somebody, if you're married or something, they're saying that if you go with the choice of what somebody else wants and you already have this feeling that something isn't all the way right, or you're not going to get an even bargain out of this, they're saying don't do this because it leads to disappointment. And with this, trying to make a decision, but you don't want to make the wrong decision, but at the same time, you know it's time for you to move forward. They're saying that if you wait and stall on this for too long, you're not going to get what it is that you want, and you're going to see further disappointment. There is going to come a point where you're going to have to be pushed well, you're going to have to push yourself more than likely into going after something, realizing and utilizing all your talents that you have readily available to you. They are saying that there is something, if you maneuver this in the perfect way, the people that you're meeting, if you don't cut them out because you don't really want to invest that time into it, there is the possibility of you meeting somebody that's going to help you out tremendously. They're going to give you some type of sound advice, and it leads to something new for a lot of you. And it's going to take time for it to grow, because a lot of you are coming into a new cycle in your lives, especially with Saturn moving into Pisces for the next 29 years. You guys don't have to worry about Saturn. Well, yeah, you do. You're ruled by Saturn, but it's not going to be as hard as it's been like the last 3 years. They're saying whatever this is has the potential to grow, but you have to be willing to invest in that time and the energy into it. But they're saying that, again, they're coming in with that message of be wary of who you take advice from when it comes to this, because people aren't going to have the same vision that you have for your life. And that's what you're going to have to realize when this takes effect. For some of you, it could be that there are people around you that are influencing your decisions that aren't necessarily good. And you're going to have to find that you have to remove yourself from some of these people at some point in order to welcome in these new energies that are wanting to come in. Everybody's going through this transition in their lives right now, where a lot of the old and what they knew is actually literally causing a complete change in everybody's lives. And for some people, it's causing a identity crisis. What is the Seven of Cups for the Aquarius placements? Be wise in your decisions that you make. But if you feel something is off, don't go towards that way. What is the Seven of Cups, please? Okay. Oh, I got another card for it. I guess not. You guys have the Ace of Wands with the Seven of Cups, and you also have the Four of Swords in the reverse. And let me get one more card. Oh, look at that at the bottom. You guys need to trust yourself in being able to make the right decision in what it is that you want and what you desire. You guys are facing a lot of confusion from other people. Again, there's that energy of somebody of a higher, I don't really want to say they're like a higher authority, but somebody that you look up to, somebody that you look up to as a guide to help you along the way. I feel like if you listen to them, they're going to give you the wrong advice that you don't need right now. And not saying that they're like a bad person for a lot of you, but it may just be that it just so happens that this advice that you seek from them may not be the best advice for you right now. Not saying like they've given you bad advice in the past, but they may look at things from a different lens of how you're viewing things that you want in your life to go. And if you listen to them, you're going to hold yourself back. Let me get one more card, please, for the Seven of Cups. Oh, look at that. You got the Four of Wands. There it is again. This is you. You want something to come to an end so bad, but you're not sure how you're going to commit to this. With this Two of Wands, this Two of Swords here as well. You're being very defensive, but this has a very positive outcome that's coming for you all. If you trust and let this go, this is bringing somebody in that's going to be a part of your life for a while, I feel like, depending on how you play your cards with this Seven of Cups. You're trying to make sense of things. You're ready to start something new. You want to uproot. For some of you, you're looking at your options when it comes to moving to a fresh new place, somewhere where you'll have a peace of mind, somewhere where it's a little bit more free flowing. More open is what I'm picking up. For some of you, this would just be like a bigger place. Or some of you are moving out away from where it's like a lot going on. And it's going to promote creativity within you, because you're going to actually be able to have a clear way of thinking. You're going to be able to convey your thoughts, your feelings, and go after your passions. But you want to start something new, but you have to get out of this I don't want to go after something and it doesn't work out. They're saying to become a little bit more adventurous and trust in yourself. There is fun that's coming in. There's a divine meeting that is taking place when it comes to establishing roots with new people. What? I want to see what the Six of Pentacles is because I'm picking up, this is the advice. There's the Page of Cups. Came out in the challenge position. You know what it is that you want to go towards, but at the same, and you have the Page of Cups there. There's a promise of something coming in, some type of help. But, or either this advice that you're seeking from somebody that you have care for, or somebody that has care for you, or either you could be doing this to somebody as well. But it's like you're afraid of making that wrong decision. You have your hopes and your dreams there, but you are afraid, for some of you, of where this may take you. Actually, what I'm picking up is I don't know where that just came from. What I'm picking up with this Sun card in the reverse and the Magician is here. You want that new beginning here. You're ready for it. You have all the tools, but at the same time, you're afraid. You're afraid of the potential that you really have to be great and successful. You have the World card here in the reverse. Only you are able to hold yourself back from this new chapter that's coming in. There will be a test from there's going to be a test from the universe. And this is where that Judgment card comes in. I think y'all had the Judgment card. You did. What is your decision going to be? Are you going to continue to hold yourself back and be afraid to experience your true power, your true potential? Or are you going to be able to use the tools that you have to manifest something that is beautiful for you? That's why that Six of Pentacles is there. It's almost like you guys are afraid of the success that you guys have sitting literally. It's like dangling in front of you, and you're afraid of how much power you're about to come into. Because I feel like a lot of you could have this sense of, I don't want to leave the things and the people of the past behind. But I know that if I stay where I'm at, I'm not going to see the growth and things are going to be out of balance. And this is something that you've been wanting for so long. And it's only you that's stopping and hurting yourself in the end. You guys have a lot of stability that lies ahead of you. What is this Empress card? Oh, look at that. Empress came out in the reverse. You want to start this new. You have a lot of plans for the future, but it's only you that's holding yourself back. But I do feel like you're going to end up making the right decision. I feel like it's one of those things, like for example, I'm going to give you an example. When I made the decision and I took a leap of faith to move to New York, I was all gone. I was just like, oh, I'm going to do it. And then literally as it got closer, when we got into September, because I got here on September the 19th, I was like, oh, am I really ready for this? And it was almost like stuff started to fall apart right in front of my eyes. But I was like, if I don't take this, I'm going to stay stuck where I'm at. And I'm not going to get that success that I want. To this day, I will say that was the best decision I made, to not listen to the ego. I listened to the intuition. And I ended up taking that plunge, and I took that leap of faith, and I ended up moving here. And it was hard at first, but it ended up working out so far. And I feel like it's going to continue working out. And that's what this is promising here. They're saying if you do not give up, if you do not give in, you have a lot of potential that comes with this. You have the Two of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands. They're saying do not give up on yourself. Hold true to yourself. There are some things that you're just going to have to let go, that you're not going to want to, that you're really not going to want to let go of. And this has been your life for a while. But they're saying there's so much potential that lies ahead of you. There's going to be events that happen that fall into place where you're meeting the people that you need to meet. There's a positive shift that's here. You guys have extreme happiness that comes in. For some of you are going to end up meeting somebody that you'll end up being with for a long time. Let me get your Oracle card. For some of you, you're going to be worried that you don't have the funds, but some way, somehow, you're going to end up receiving something in order to make this dream come true. You have little children that is here. I'm going to actually read these ones to you. Look at that. You have confusion. I got to get one more. You're doubting yourself too much. Dang, y'all got 2 extra cards. You guys have Guardian Angel. A lot of cards have been getting this. You are protected in what you are going after. You have God. And you have, oh, look at that, the Beloved. Capricorn got that one too. All right, so what they're, ooh, that hurt. I'm going to read Little Children, but I'm getting a message about the other 3 cards, Confusion, God, and the Beloved. Little Children says, when given paints and a brush, a young child will automatically express and portray images of the people and things that he or she loves and then enthusiastically explain who and what everything in the picture represents. Children have no preconceived ideas about how they should express themselves. They just do it naturally and spontaneously in any way they can. You could benefit by adopting a similar attitude at this time. Let go of all your hang-ups and express yourself freely without judgment. Express all you have stored in your heart. You can express yourself in a myriad of ways. Verbal expression, journal writing, painting, drawing, music, and dance are but a few of the ways in which you can effectively express your feelings and emotions. This will help you clear the emotional blockages that have formed over the past few months. You will regain a newfound sense of enthusiasm for life, and this will filter through to your work and relationships. With the other cards that's here, right now, they're saying to have fun. Have fun with where your life is going. Have fun in everything with life. Even when things are so serious and you feel like you're like in this point of no return, they're saying to always just express that childlike demeanor that everybody has within us. But right now you're just confused on which way to go. You may feel like you've been asking for help from your angels, from like your guides, from Jesus, or whoever you believe in. And you just may feel like you're not getting the answers that you want. They're saying to trust in yourself. For a lot of you, there could be this part of you that is afraid to actually express the quirky side of you, that quirkiness that you have, because you may be afraid of how other people are going to perceive it. So this is leading to some type of confusion. You're asking, like, I just want to be tethered to the one that I'm supposed to meet. For some of you, if you're looking at it from a love aspect. That's all I have for you right now, Aquarius. I'm actually starting it tonight because y'all were the last time I had to read for the new moon in Pisces. But I am starting you guys' full moon messages since I will be on vacation the first week of March, and that's when the full moon is happening when I get back. So I'm going to be getting those out over the next week. Hopefully by the end of next week I get it all out. If not, I will definitely have it before the 1st of March because that's when I fly out. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this message, and I will see you all soon.